rotate device. Right. So. Hello there. Well, I hope you can hear me. Something just gone wrong. Well, I hope you can hear me. Something just gone wrong. Bear with me. Just need to turn the sound off. Well, let's see if I can get the... Now, obviously, this is my first live. And just really, I'm still learning. I am. My friend Monkey Boy. How you doing, my friend? As you can see, I'm alive. Yeah. I've managed to finally get the live thing. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. So, well, well, like I said to you, it's my very first time I've ever done this and managed to find out I could go live. So I thought, why not, basically have a little chat. And it's good to see you too, Monkey Boy. Oh, well, I know what your real name is. I picked this up the other day. 1999. We'll have a look at that in about a couple of weeks' time with a good friend of ours, Dean from All Things 80s. I found it on, basically a friend of mine gave it to me. He was on a job and he found it, and so he gave it to me. So, nice of him. So, it's interesting. I've got to work out how to do things on there properly. I'm going to Comic Con on Sunday. I am. London Comic Con. Oh, you can see a couple of holes in my t-shirt. I'm in my jumper. So, yeah. Like I said, I know what some of my friends' favourite 80s toys are. I think most people can tell what my favourite 80s toys are. Hello, Anthony. It comes down to three things, really. Star Wars. No, actually, it doesn't. It is actually Star Wars and basic Action Force. And in the other things, I'm just having a drink. And no, it's not beer. It's my favourite drink from America. Mountain Dew Voltage. No, I'm not getting sponsored for this. So I would like, because a couple of my friends, they got me into m.a.s.k, and it was a toy line that I never had as a kid. And it's actually, I don't know why it escaped me. Came out roughly around 1986, I believe. I'm sure Dave can correct me if I'm wrong on the year. And so I would have been about 13. But I do wondering, did we have m.a.s.k toys down? 1985. Thank you, Dave. I was nearly right. Only a year out. And I'm wondering, because I remember the cartoon. I remember the cartoon very well. Even though I'm watching it now and I don't actually remember the cartoon. It sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but I think you'll know what I mean. So, every time I get one of these toys, it's really Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't discover it till about 3 months ago. So that's 2022, monkey. Yeah. Hi, moments with M, and it's actually a great line. It is. I'm just wondering. I mean, can anybody answer the question? Was it really widespread? Was it all over the place? I mean, 'cause I remember my local toy shop was called Gamley's. I think they were international. Well, not international. I think they was UK based. They were, and I don't remember ever seeing Mars toys in there. I remember Britain's. I remember Star Wars. Okay, you can get Star Wars everywhere you could. I remember Action Force, G.I. Joe, because obviously at one point Action Force turned into G.I. Joe. Models. Obviously the guild stuff that I wasn't bothered about. And Lego. And obviously there was Hot Wheels, or Matchboxes at Rehab. And so I'm wondering, did it actually come to my area? Yes, I had a Woolworths. I did, and I used to go in there a lot. And I did. And I mean, that's where my nan and my mum and my aunts actually, and my mum used to always have coffee in Woolworths. And would I say I was a naughty boy back then? I mean, yeah. Did I do any whoopsie daisy fell in my pocket things? Truth is, what kid didn't? I mean, I was lucky. I got caught. You might think, what is that called lucky? Lucky was being I got caught. I got the fear put into me, so I never stole again. So, you know, I mean, so Mars is quite a good line. Now, Action Force, I remember really a lot. I don't remember having. I had quite a lot of the Action Force line. I did. But I didn't have the full wave that I think I was still collecting Star Wars and Action Forces. And then obviously I went on to A-Team. And so with the A-Team, I mean, looking back, no, I didn't actually. I didn't have none of the Fisher Price Adventures people. I didn't. I had some Fisher Price stuff. I had the phone. I still got the phone. I've literally, my mum saved it. I've literally probably got 3 of my original toys from my childhood, and not one of them cards in the background of me was my originals. I literally, because luckily my mum saved me the Fisher Price phone. I mean, do you remember the one that you pulled along and it would do the ringing sound and the eyes would turn around and move? Well, she saved that. I picked up when I was 14 a Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, at some point I would like to do a video in Hull. At some point I would like to do lots of videos in lots of different places. But it's getting there and having the money, because I'm not a millionaire. You just gotta work out how to do things and do budget. I mean, if any of you watch my non-toys videos, you'll see I do like traveling in America and other places, and sometimes it's just amazing what you can do. But as Anthony just asked, I mean, with the Hot Wheels, I had some. What I can remember, well, when you know what it's like, your brain box keeps ticking. I had quite a lot of Matchbox cars, and probably a lot of us did back then is I smashed them. I mean, how many of us did smash our toys up? Uh, Now, if I was a child again, would I have done it? Probably. Because you just want to, sometimes it's like you crash a car into no one. It's like, but there's no damage. You're like, well, I need to make some damage. So, you do some damage. Do you regret it? I would love to go Nashville because also there's a really big shop I want to go to in Nashville. And that's one that American Pickers have got. God, I've watched them. I mean, I'm a bit of an antique person. I love things in character. I do. It's life in them, isn't there? I mean, so it's just finding. Oh yes, that's it. Yep, moments with them. Just keep playing with the toys. Correct. I mean, I got into a phase when I was a kid. I was also doing a bit of burning. You know, set fire to my toys because it make it like a scene. Like you saw in the films. Like you see your stormtroopers getting shot and damaged. So you did it. I mean, when I think back, how much because I was actually a really lucky kid. Never realised that till I was talking with Dean, and he was saying how much Star Wars for vehicle wise he didn't get. I was a single parent. I was a single parent. My mum was a single parent, and when you do the bit of thinking, you're like, hmm. But I've also come from a big family. Lots of aunts and uncles. Yes, but I soon stopped being before I became a fire starter. I soon stopped that. And where was I? I've lost the plot. Wow, I've lost the plot years ago, to tell you the truth. What was I talking about? Can any of you tell me what I was talking about? Because I can't remember. It's gone. Uh, nope. Anyway, do you remember what I was talking about? I know. I don't do any 3D printing myself. I don't, James. Star Wars ships. Thank you, Anthony. See, comes back to Star Wars. What did I tell you? Um, so I went to my mum. I did about 6 months ago. I said to my mum, I said, I'm always out have a coffee. She a coffee, me a drink, Coca Cola. I'm not a drinker. And I said, no, Mum, how come I had so much everything that you can have? I said, I was, and she really wanted to make sure that I had the best Christmases and birthdays that I could ever had. I mean, I literally, I had the American Falcon. Sadly, I destroyed. I so wish I could go back sometimes. I never had the attack. I didn't. I bought original one at a boot fair about 10 years later. But you know what this idiot did? Oh yes, love a bit of Pepsi Max. Uh, I left my fire on in my living room. And then I got up next morning. Can any of you guess what happened? Well, my attack I had next to my fireplace. Yeah. It sort of like melted in the middle. and I think it cost me about £10. Tell me about it. I couldn't believe, Monkey Boy, that I did it. Just totally, when something goes right over your head. I was lucky in a way. I didn't burn my house down. Well, my flat down. Because that could have caused a fire. So never had that attack. I had Slave 1. And yes, we still call it Slave 1, don't we all? Not whatever Disney's calling it. I mean, I am a Disney fan. People will say, but I don't like some of the Disney stuff. Like, I'm not a fan of number six film. No, that'd be Return of the Jedi. I'm not a fan of Force Awakens, and I'm not a fan of the next one. I didn't mind the last one because it had a lot of action in. Yes, there was a lot of, problems, but at least it didn't bore me to sleep. Where number 8, I was in a cinema watching it, I was like, So yeah, I had the Slave 1. I had lots of the figures. Yeah, I love going to the Disney park. Sometimes I wish I lived in America. God, yeah, I would be doing a lot of Disney as well. I would. I would be. Because also, I find you find toys really a lot. Pardon me. I'm just going to have a little sip because it's the first time I've been talking for a long while. But let's see if I can turn my camera around. I mean, should we have a little look at this, or shall we wait for a couple of weeks' time? I mean, because obviously we're going to be with Dean. We're going to do Christmas ones. We do. Definitely need a Disney park in the UK. I mean, so I had a lot of the figures. I didn't have all the figures. I didn't. And I'm trying to wrap my brain on what I had. I know I had Jabba the Hutt. I know I had some of the basic figures. Yes, I had Stormtroopers. I had the Rebel Troopers. Had it, Hands, Princess Leia's. I always wanted a Princess Leia. I want one of these boys that, oh, it's a girl doll. Right, this question from Kerry. What's my favourite Disney park? Well, I've got to tell you this, but it's still my old name for it. MGM. Or Hollywood Studios. Because of one thing. Star Wars Land. I know it's not called that, but that's to me. I like it for that reason. So, it was quite interesting remembering what figures I had and seeing. I mean, I didn't have none of the carry cases. I had the gun, the the snow trooper gun, like you know what? Instead of me just talking about it, let's go and have a look, shall we? Alright, bear me one moment. Now, my place is a little bit in a mess because I've been really busy. So bear with me. Euro Disney. Not a good one. I mean, not a good one. I mean, a good one as well because it's local-ish to us UK. Right. I'm going to show you a little bit of some of my collection. Because I did say I would show a bit. So bear with me one moment. I've got to get off of my city. And, God, I don't like close-ups. Got a bit of grey here. Right. You know what I want to show you first? Now, I hope I'm going to do this right. I'm going to show you my wall. No, not that wall. Wall in front of me. So let's have a look, shall we? No. Aha! There we are. Now, I started collecting autographs back in 1995. Now, if anyone can guess, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I mean, now see, this one is just a copy. It's same as that. I never got around to getting his autograph. I didn't. I mean, so I got her. I mean, if any of you are a Doctor Who fan, you know, and she's great. So, there's my homemade wall border. I mean, now, this must be one of the best Star Wars films that we like. I mean, to me, Empire Strikes Back is still number one, but when you see that, I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, there's some figures. Right, the best way? Right, I had the Snowtrooper. I had the original Hoth Rebel Trooper. I had the TIE Pilot. Obviously, we didn't have that one. I had the original Luke. I had the original droid. I had the original Han Solo. Yeah, I had the Ognog, if I remember rightly. I had Han, Princess Leia. Now, I can't remember if I had a Boba Fett. What's the best between Star Wars and Star Trek? Both of them. I'm a fan for both. I think they've both got problems and they've both got good stuff, and so, I like them all. So, I had the original Empire Strikes Back Luke in the Bespin outfit. And I picked these up, as you saw in my last film, the droids, and yeah, I had them. So, I had Lando Christian. I had him. And you know what happened to him? My original one. I burnt he got a bit mounted. He got some scar damage. It was a boring character anyway. Obviously, I didn't have Han Solo because it wasn't out at the time. Now, I had the original one of him. And yeah, I had some Ewoks. I mean, who didn't? So, now, that's my only legendary ship at the moment. I do want to collect them all. But I have only got so much space. Now, as you can see, here's my m.a.s.k. Well, part of the m.a.s.k. So, I'm going to go down. And from Star Wars. I do like that droid. So there we are. Here's my m.a.s.k. vehicles. The ones I've got at the moment. I mean, some of them have got repo parts because I don't mind repo parts, so I'm not going to spend a fortune on parts. Because if it looks good, I'm going to do it. I'm not an anti-repo person, I'm like any of you know, because the simple fact is, I'm sure you'll find one soon, Monkey Boy. Yeah, let's open the door, shall we? Now, I do plan to restore this one because the stickers are really done damage, and I have got the stickers to do it, but I just need to find time. I don't have the figure for this guy, Wolfbeast, and he's just missing one bit. I mean, I don't know if he had if it came with a sunroof or not. If it did, then I need a sunroof. And I'm sure it must have had a sunroof. Because it was a stupid brown one. Then, most boring one going, but it was cheap. It cost me about 15 quid, I think. And yeah, it's got the wrong figure with it. I still need to find the right figure for that. It's funny you're saying that, Moments with M. My brother's always talked about Indian and Cupboard film. And yeah, if my toys ever came to life, I think I would be in trouble. So, Now, this one, I've got. Have I got both guys? Yeah, I think I've got both guys. But obviously, this one I need to get another vehicle. No. Or another wheel because the wheel's broken on this. And there's obviously my Rhino. And I've got to admit, the one that. What's his name? Dagger. Cliff Dagger, who does a lot of the repo parts. He also has done custom vehicles. Can I? Yep, the friggin' Dynamo. That's now. Am I right? This is the Dynamo one. Is that Dynamo? Yeah, I'm sure that's Dynamo. Like you know, I'm still getting to know my figures on m.a.s.k. It's still really new line. So is that right, Monkey Boy? Is that Dynamo? Yeah, I agree with that. And Small Soldiers. Did anybody actually like that film, Small Soldiers? I know I did. Ah, good. Now, obviously, no helmet. Now, am I right, map tracker? I mean, also, is that sticker meant to be there? Ah, yep. I think Luke told me that actually as well. I totally forgot. You know, Luke's quite knowledgeable, like you are. Like I said to you, I'm still learning. I mean, I was lucky. I found most of his collection in one shop. I did. Including that one. I thought, I had a feeling it didn't belong there. I didn't. Is there any sticker meant to be there, Monkey Boy? Or is it just meant to be orange? So I wonder what... Right, let's go back to it. Where do you think that sticker came from? It looks really official. I mean, it's pretty stuck on. But yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't meant to be there. So that's all my masks at the moment. Well, that's a lie. That isn't. Alright, you no worries. Now you can see. Now, I started collecting more. I mean, we'll talk about the Marvel figures in a minute. Because obviously you can see in front of me four more m.a.s.k vehicles. Now, yes, that one's missing the figure and still missing the ring. Not the ring. Is it the tail ring? No, fin? I can't remember. But I picked these up so cheap. I just couldn't say no. Bank wasn't happy. No. Ah, right, so that sticker belongs underneath. Right. Yep. No sticker underneath. Right, so he obviously messed up the person when he was a kid. Well, if he was a kid. So, now, that's the most expensive Black Series figure that I probably will ever buy. But if any of you lot know me, you know I've got a thing for Slave Leia. And I just had to buy one. And I think she will go up in future in price. I would hope they might do a renew of her with a better sculpt, because she does look... Ah, right. Cool. Thank you very much, Monkey Boy. No, you got that right. Moments when banks are never happy when you spend money, but I spent a blooming fortune. I did. Uh, the bloke gave me what I call super discount. Now, you see this little vehicle here. Now, I'll tell you the reason why I bought that. Because it reminds me of the... Can't think of the vehicle. Did any of you watch Battlestar Galactica? The original Battlestar Galactica. But that's what it reminds me of. Is the vehicle in there. Apart from the Vipers. And you see... I am a Star Wars fan. You can see that. It's my biggest part of my collection. But... yeah. Fisher Price. Cool. But it does remind me from the vehicle from Battlestar Galactica. I knew it wasn't, but it just reminds me, and I think I saw a year underneath it, and it's quite when 80, so I think they may have got the same idea, and maybe. Now, like I said to you, I'm a Star Wars and a Star Trek fan. Now, this gun here, apart from... well, this phaser. Now, I found, when I used to do charity work, I found there was a charity shop beside us, and I found this in the bin. This was thrown away as garbage. It didn't have the top part, and I think that's the reason why, but it's not metal. It feels like a prop. I mean, if you can feel the weight on this, you feel that it's quite heavy. So I was really glad I found it. But I've never found anything about it. So I don't know if it was a prop from the film. Thank you. I hope I put that right. So yeah, I mean... I also picked up these stickers. Stickers? Stamps? You can tell I'm always over the place. Well, I'm not surprised, is it? It's my first live stream. I mean, they are cool. Let's zone in. Let's look really close. I mean, how cool are they? And actually, it weren't a lot of money. I think there was about tenner, if that. There's Return of the Jedi one. I mean, pretty cool, weren't they? So, let's go over this side. I'm just going to shut my door. Now, this one is 3D printed. And no, I didn't 3D print it myself. Yeah, none of these are first class stamps. These are all from a foreign country. And obviously you can see I've got my light on, but that's the Star Wars one. And another Return of the Jedi one that I don't think it's from the same country. I think it's from a different country. Actually, it's the same country, I remember now. That's how you see the writing. Now, I got into the Power of the Force line because some of the figures are not too bad. It's the early ones that are muscle bound. I mean... oh, yeah, there's the other one from the Fisher Price. So it does remind me of the Viper from Battlestar Galactica. That's why I'm certain they got that idea from Battlestar Galactica. I am. I could be really wrong, but, you know, sounds like to me Battlestar Galactica. So, let's have a look in there. Now, I have got most of the figures now. And you see a couple of new ones. I need to change the design. And plus I've done some customs on myself. You see that Imperial Trooper. I mean, Imperial Commander. I've done him. So simple to do. But there'll be people around there who would hate me to do that. But he wasn't a great, you know, he was a beta. So here we are, a bit more of my Star Wars selection. I've only got 5 helmets. I have. Who? Oh, what, the figure I just shown, or the stamp, or the stamps? So, like I said to you, mind the mess, because I've been really busy. So yeah, it's a bit more there. Now, like I said to you, look, I have got a thing. I was coming along there like Library Adventure. What's my next vehicle I'm after? I want the Sletto, if I'm right, the white one. That's the next one. I lost the bid the other day. I missed it by £1. Oh well. Like I said, you look, Princess Leia. Princess Leia. So I like fees, and it was like fees. I mean, how many of you remember opening fees up when we was kids? And more, well, for me, it's more the stickers. I love to find the stickers again, actually. God, I always bought them. There's another princess there, but not slave. Now, let's say Star Trek's been captured. Because they don't have no stands. Oh yes, I do like the princess. Moments with him. I do like the princess. Yeah, I missed out on that monkey boy. When I went to MCM Comic Con, I had the chance to buy her. Um, well, I decided not to buy any Black Series figures on that day. I decided basically get Rogue One droid. But yeah, I'm gonna see what's at this Comic Con on Sunday. Now, this cupboard has actually got into a bit of a mess. Because I got given this poster. I did. Like I said, none of these are my originals, sadly. I only wish. And I still need to film that. That's one of my holies. And because I never had any of the play sets when I was a kid. I had none. And I know Jabba the Hutt's meant to be classed as a play set, but he's not. He's not a bloody play set. So I need to find, I'm running out of space, as you can see. Now, I still need to paint this guy. Why you got a lifeboat? Well, you never know. I might need a lifeboat. So I got this poster at the last Comic Con. And let's see if I can. Probably can't show you. Oh, there we go. It's not the best image. I will. But it was given to me. So from the Mandalorian. Yeah, would I love to bought the vehicle? Yes. Would I want to spend £300? No. I wouldn't. I mean, what could I do with £300? Quite a lot. I can. To me, £300 gives me a trip to over to Paris. Now, that's obviously not the original attack, because like I said to you, my one mounted, and that's the Power of the Force one. And like Dean said, there isn't a lot of difference between the Power of the Force one. Orange thing. Ah, the orange thing. You're talking about... Oh, what's that one called? I can't remember now. Yeah, I do like him. I do like that ship. But... it's also... I mean, I've got 2 versions of that. I've got that version. And... I've got that version. And... no princess there. But I won't go into looking at one, shall we? Right, now... we're back at the m.a.s.k again. So... What's missing of him? Ah, looks like a lifeboat. No, it's not a lifeboat. It's from Emperor Strikes Back. It's ah, come on, Monkey Boy, Anthony, help me with the name. I escaped me that name as ah. I can't think what the name is. What's the name of that? I can't remember. Anyway, if you can answer my question, Oh yeah, that's Bulldog, all right. But I'm talking about the orange thing. This orange thing's Monkey Boy. So yeah. Cloudclaw. Thank you, Live Adventure. Cloudclaw, yes. Thank you. How can I forget that? Well, simple. Basic name, isn't it? So, that's quite a good one. It has got a little damage on one of the clips inside. If I try turning it into the attack mode, that's alright, Monkey Boy. It basically, it may break. So, I won't be turning it into the defense mode, or well, the attack mode, because it is venom. Now, I have got a problem with the piranha. Now, I don't know if it can be an easy fix or not. The sidecar keeps jumping off from the thing. Well, you know, the ejection button. It just literally, I could touch it or not even touch it, and it will eject. Sadly. So I don't know if I need to replace that or get the whole thing. Now, obviously, I picked that one up, and at the time, I was like, yes, brilliant, I got it such a bargain price. Then I realised, I'm sure any of you m.a.s.k fans who realised the bit I'm talking about. Oh, if I spend a year at one Premier Inn, which one would I pick? Would that be London? Yeah, I agree with that, Live Adventure. I think some of the inside works. I have a problem with names. Can be very touchy. So it did really annoy me. I saw that broken, but I still got a bargain. Alright, you would choose Leicester. Me, it would be London. It would be. If Premier Inn opened one up in Orlando, International Drive, yeah, that'd be RB. Because we all know how their standards are. Now, obviously this is what I got on my A-team stuff. And that one is 2 now. Because so far it's taken me 2 vehicles to make it into that. Now, here we're back down to m.a.s.k. Leicester Square. Yes, yes. Very expensive. It's about £300 a night at the moment. That's the one that me and my brother and we stayed in. Yeah, Leicester Square. Great location. Right in the heart of London. But just so expensive. I mean, we got a bargain with that because of COVID. It went down to something like 50 or 60 quid a night for Leicester Square. Yes, yeah, same problem I had, Live Adventure. That's what's happening with that one. It keeps ejecting. Certainly was moment with it was cheap. Not no more. So that's what I have problems with that one as well. Now I am thinking about replacing it. Just the whole. But then what's annoying me, I just replaced all the stickers on it. I put new ones. If any stickers that was damaged, I replaced it with new ones and kept the older. I like a bit of the mix and match. So it's a little bit annoying me that then this happened, but that's life, isn't it? Now, this was a bargain. And it's not all inside. Is that, oh, what, that one? Yes, that's purple. Yeah, that's purple. Well, I'm also a bit colourblind, but that's purple. No, that's purple, and that I think I'm slightly, I have slight slage colours, so I'm never too sure. But yeah, I think that's purple-ish. Do you like that ish bit? So I was really happy I picked that up. I literally picked up all the main vehicles nearly, apart from Sletto. Is it Sletto? Yeah, it is the white one. And I do want the NASCAR one. It's a NASCAR, Sletto, and a couple others. Ah, Plum. Thank you, Moment with M. Now, a couple more of my figures. Like, no, I mean, it was great getting hold of this. I really loved getting hold of this, I did. Never had one as a kid. And I really think we didn't get a lot of these as a kids. For some of these playsets in the UK. And see the thing with the figures? I did that. Quite simple. But sad fact is I couldn't find any more of them photo frames. Yeah, the one I found on eBay, Monkey Boy, that it hadn't quite gone yellow, but it was in a couple places, but it went for 26 quid. Definitely hard to get in the UK. I mean, I didn't even have that. I mean, like we know, I mean, the first one of them came out, what was it? 95? The 96 line? And I didn't even know it existed till I saw that one came out when I was in Paris back in 21. I was like, yes, you're mine. So yeah. So apart from I do have a cat. I'm surprised she's not actually in attacking me. But she has been in all day, and she's, my bit of a Space 99. Love to get the outfit, but not too sure. Now, like we know, Dean built one of them. Well, I built one at the Comic Con. There's another slave there. Fifi. That's her name. Fifi. She's a parrot as well. My little Leslie's. And there's, like I said, I do have got the posters. I have. So I won't show you that bit, but anyway, let's go back to. Actually, I do know what I was meant to show you, and I actually talked about it. I was going to say to you, I was going to talk about the Marvel figures. The reason why I started picking them up, I was only getting the women because, like we know, yes, she's definitely a forget-me-not at times. So I just started picking all the females up. I wasn't going to collect any of the others. This is my only bit of action force I got. I did that. Really simple. Is any of you want to do this, right? And if you've got any skills, you don't need much of skills. You've got a table that is a little bit tatty. Print out this out on paper. Paint the outside whatever colour you want. And then start wallpapering paste. Just get wallpaper paste and stick them down. Best thing to use for, because remember, it's going to have wear on. But lacquer or varnish. But I'll tell you right now, you do need more. I just realised where I'm tapping. Right. You do need more than one coat. You need about 4 coats of varnish. So about 4 coats. Right. Let's get back over here. So yeah. So I started picking up all the marble figures, just the women. Then I got to a point and I was like, I quite like that. I mean, this is what I mean. Oh, super glue. Love it. Now, like we know, with Finch's Star Wars collection, their cards are actually quite flimsy. Why has Marvel, the retro collection, it's done by Hasbro, and giving them a better... I mean, look how strong that is. I mean... And the thing is, I can show you the difference, because I've actually got one that I'm going to be referring to. I'm actually ripping it out, not figure-wise, the Finch's Star Wars one. Bear in one moment. Right, here we are. Here's the Finch's collection one. Look how easy that is to bend. So easy to bend. Where... Right, put that one back over there. Where this cardstock, I'm putting the same amount of force on, and it's not. I mean, don't understand. Why Hasbro cheapen Star Wars cards, and they should be both the same. Should be in the same stock. And I gotta admit, when you liked, did I have more m.a.s.k? Yeah, I do, Monkey Boy. I do have more m.a.s.k, but I'm sure you catch up with me. When I start a new collection, Monkey Boy, I go OTT. I just got to, yeah, totally agree with you, Monkey Boy. The Star Wars card stock is rubbish, crap. I mean, look at this figure. You imagine being a teenager if you got this figure. I mean, yeah, X-Men had a very complicated timeline. Yes, it certainly does. You done with it now, Monkey Boy? This with m.a.s.k. You got what you wanted. It's the same as me. I'm only really after, I think, 3 more vehicles. The Sletto, the NASCAR one, Razorback, I think it's called, and I think there's one other. So there we are. I think my problem is at the moment I don't know where the book is. As you can see, there's cards in front of cards because I've run out of room. But anyway, let's get back to me. Aha, that's me. One me. Right, let's sit back down again. I will be going shortly because it's coming up to an hour. Whoops. Bear with me. I just want to have one drink. Right. I enjoyed that. Yeah, you might see I've got some friends. Who remembers him? Do any of you remember Roland Rat? I got him. Yes. So yeah. Picked him up. This is one I'll be ripping open because I've really got him. Oh yes. And I'll be having a lot better look at him. Because I've never opened none of these up. I haven't. But my entertainment was closing down. Pardon me, I'm getting a bit rich, you know. So I bought some figures. Even ones that I already had. And I thought, yeah. I mean, the original cost would have been £7, as you can see, £7.50. It went down to £3.75. And I thought, fuck it. Pardon my French. I thought, yeah. Thank you very much. It don't work no more. But it is great house fun. I've actually also got a Pepsi one, but that's hidden. Because, well, I've got so much stuff. So I will be opening this up and seeing what I think of it. It's interesting. But I gotta admit, this, after we look at this with Dean, because I would say Dean's probably not watching this, but that's gonna go to Dean. It is. Long as he hasn't got it. It is. And like, I've got a couple bits for him anyway, and I just haven't been able to post them yet. So yeah. Well, so as I did ask, but I'm not sure. What is your favourite collections that you collected as a kid and you want to collect now? I mean, like I said, we got about 4 more minutes, so I just want to do 1 hour. Because literally, I've not even had my dinner yet. I've had nothing to eat all day. I've been that busy. So, but do I plan on collecting on the other toy lines? Yes, I do. Lego. I had that as well. Ghostbusters. Pokemon. Yep. That Pokemon was my brother's. You may have seen him in some of my films. My Little Mikkel. He never had. He didn't get any of the cards with it, but he used to love watching Pokemon. Ghostbusters, I didn't collect. I have got some. Mantiforce. Library Adventure. Should I show you something? Let me quickly turn the camera. Do you see what's over there? Yep. I've got Mantiforce as well. But they're not really. I don't really collect Mantiforce. They came in my possession. Yes, you do need a mortgage to buy Lego. Definitely. My brother would love to get the Titanic. He does. Thank you very much, Library Adventure. Yeah, I got to admit, I never collected Warhammer either. I didn't. Loved some of the stuff. So pricey. But the Mantiforce stuff I will be selling on in the near future. Thank you very much, Kerry. Yeah, my brother's got a bit of a. I mean, I got a sense of humour as well, but my brother, he's definitely a bit of a sense of humour lad. You know, he's just funny sometimes. He's a pain in the neck, but then he's my brother. I mean, what brothers ain't? And I mean, thank you very much, Moments. So yeah, I mean, where to, like I said, this Sunday I'm at London Film Comic Con. I hope to film there. Well, I'm filming, but I also I'm hoping, I'm getting an itch, hoping to go live. Have a little walk around, show you what's around. But I don't know what the signal's going to be like, so if the signal's bad, it won't happen. But it's going to be about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I will do the same thing again, schedule it, and just show you what I can see. But I do plan to film as well. And I also plan to go to Forbidden Planets and other things. Just having a day out, really. Like Monkey Boy knows, end of next week. So, days are counting, mate. You know, got the big date. Not really looking forward to, but then, Monkey Boy, you know it's actually what I'm talking about, and you know, it's not the best time. So, things take it off my mind anytime.
I just love this drink. And you know what? This is actually even hard to find in America. It's ridiculous. Don't know why. It's blue as well. So yeah, I will do a bit on Sunday. I'm hoping. Thank you very much, Monkey Boy. Yeah, it's what I'm trying to do, man. Is try and keep busy. It's just to take things off and take it off. Uh, Try not to think. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, live events. You asked me a question, didn't you? What other collection? What other line am I going to collect? Well, I'm sure it was you who actually showed. I mean, it's like Luke said. Luke from Reynolds Reviews about how you can be easily swayed. Did you just show a Aliens Predator playset? I'm sure it was you, but I may have got mixed up with another YouTuber, and I was like, "Oh, I remember them." And yeah, I want to get the last of my mask stuff, what I would like, and then I think I'm gonna go to the Alien line from. Now, am I right? 1996 line? Is it 1996? X-Men toys, not really. I don't mind X-Men, but I just kept what I can collect, really. Sometimes. And so, yeah, I want to go and start collecting the Alien line. Because I did have Bishop. And I actually had him right up till about 5 years ago. Thank you, Moments with M. 1996 to 1998. Only 2 years. Shame. Short-lived. I mean, I do believe 20 figures and 3 vehicles. What I've seen from the card, because yeah, I have started looking. I may have to buy some to open up, not for the purpose, because I think it's, I suppose really it's never gonna be worth much. Where Star Wars, like we know, it goes through the roof, and I don't care what people do. If they want to open their figures up, open them. They're meant to be played with. It's up to the person. Don't try telling people what to do. Because I would never do that. No. I don't open, but I. Did you see my review that I did when I went to London Toy Shop, obviously, near Enfield? Now, talking to the guy in there, really nice guy. He's the one that showed me how to do shorts properly. No, no, I would not collect Star Funko Pops. No, 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 no. My brother collects them. Not the Star Wars ones. We've got a couple, but he has, he collects Funkos. Me, no, no, no. I won't collect Funkos. I don't mind them. I look at them. I was looking at all the I was in entertainment the other day, and yeah, I've gone past the hour. Sort for another 10 minutes, shall we? And then I must go. But I can understand with Dean. I mean, Dean done a 7 hour one. And no, I'm not doing 7 hours. So I was looking at the Funkos, and it wasn't just Star Wars. They had Mr. T from the wrestling figure one in Funko, and I saw the other. I was like, ooh, I know they've done Battlestar Galactica. So yeah, there's a lot of classic stuff in Funko Pops, but no, I would never collect them. I want to basically. I need to finish off the Star Wars line at some point. Oh, just 6 hours, 5 minutes. No, no, it won't be 6 hours. It'll literally be about another 10 minutes. Because I am enjoying this. It's been great. I was so happy to find I could get live after all this time. Um, yeah. I thought, might as well talk to a couple of my friends. Yeah. They are an interesting thing, Monkey Boy. I would never have one in my collection. I've had a couple here because there was Christmas presents for my brother, but nah, you know, they're just weird things. I mean, have they done a Slave Lear yet in Funko Pops? Hmm. No, I won't buy the Slave Lear if they've done one in Funko Pop. Hmm. No. Got me thinking there, but no, I won't. So yeah, I'm basically going to collect. I have. Yeah, a lot of the merch is Library Adventure. Like I went to, like you saw, there is so many Funko Pops at most of these Comic Cons. Like I went to the MCM one, like you know. Pardon me. I did not see much vintage at all. Funko Slave one. Yeah, I've seen that. Nah. Slave Leah. Hmm. Maybe. Because I do like her. Don't know why. Well, actually, I can tell you why. Monkey Boy probably know. He's about the same age as me, if I remember. He might be a couple of years younger, actually. What age did it come out? It came out in 1993. I was 10. You see a bit of flesh on TV. Yeah. Ah, right, yep. Oh, yeah, I get you. Oh, so they actually had done a Slave Leah Funko Pop as well. Oh my god. Do you want one? No, it wouldn't look like my collection. It'll stand out and sort of fun. But I may buy it and give it to my brother. That's a good. Yeah, I like that idea. So yeah, I mean, I've got another plot. I've lost the plot years ago. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I think that's the reason why I like the Slave Leia, Princess Leia, because yes, I know the one you're talking about now. I remember now. I've seen it, and I've seen her with the flesh. You know, showing so much skin. I mean, what teenager didn't get the hots for her? Yeah, I do believe Super 7 are live events, still doing reaction figures. I've only got 5. I've got one Robocop. I've got some Terminators. There we are, Live Adventure. Monkey Boys just answer your question. You probably see that anyway. Yes, they are. Uh, I mean, see, now, can any of you answer my question? Is Super 7 quite a small company? Because their figures are about £20. So I sometimes think, ooh, bit expensive. But then I'm thinking, right, thank you, Monkey Boy. Alright, so they're a small company. So it's not really too bad at £20 for a figure because it's a small company. I mean, look at Stan Solo. One man band. And the figures he does, you know, Chris, are amazing. And we won't talk about that other Chris who's out. beep. Where Chris from Stan say like, yeah. Is that the reason why? Yeah, licensees. Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah. I've See, actually, when Dean was talking about this, he was talking about the reaction figures. I actually thought I had them, apart from the couple I had. I thought I had a whole set because I thought the Kenner Marvel figures I was collecting was, yeah, I thought they were reaction figures. Then I went over and I was like, now that's another line I didn't get into. Library Adventure was He-Man and She-Ra, and yeah, I played it a bit for my friends, but didn't really have any. Alright, Super 7 came in 2001. Alright. So Dean should be seeing quite a lot of them over in Thailand at the moment. Because there should be quite a lot of the old ones over there. Yeah, I've seen you got the most of them. Let's say my Skeletor wouldn't be happy with your Skeletor. Let's say I really know what one of my Christmas presents is for my little brother. It's He-Man. Because I found the entertainment with him and he went, alright, I'll have that. Little shit. So you can have that at Christmas. I love you really, Mikkel. So yeah. I mean, I nearly got the castle. I looked at the castle. When did the Grace castle came out? Oh yes, Moment M. Sword Online. Yes, please. I can't wait for the next TV series. And like you said, I do jump subjects. And the thing is, I do this in real life. Talk to my brother. He hates it. He's like, you talk about this and then suddenly you jump on here. So yeah, Sword Online. Has anybody watched it? Give it a go. It's really interesting. You got I had a chance of getting actually He-Man carry case in Orlando from Mike's Comic Shop. Yeah, no tip for any. I know there's not many watch him, so just you five. Any of you go to Orlando, pop along to Mike's Comics. He's near Florida Mall, and he does do some really good prices. He's really realistic prices. Do you know how much his He-Man carry case was? And you know the reason why I didn't buy it? Because I don't collect He-Man much. It was $35. To me, that was a steal. I should have bought it and I could have passed it on. But I didn't. I wanted my slave Leah, my Black Series slave Leah. So I bought her instead. Did I regret it 5 minutes later? Yeah, in a way, because it was so much money. It was. Too much money. Too much. But anyway, let's go back to the He-Man stuff. I looked at Castle Grayscale. I was in Forbidden Planet with my brother, and I was like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that. I saw the size of the box. I was like, bit big to carry around London. So, no, I didn't get it. Then I had a chance of getting the Sorceress. Because I do like the women. I've got something about women. Don't know why. Yeah. Then I saw her in Smith's toy shop. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll have you. I want you. And then I looked at the figure. Yeah, Mike's Comics. Yeah, we get there. Go to Orlando near Florida Mall. Really good shop to go to. And I just didn't like the knobbly knees on her. I was like, knobbly knees. What was the price? £17, I think. 15 to £17. And I was like, It was a knobbly knees bit. I really wanted her, and I still do in a way, but it's just a knobbly knees bit that I don't like. So, but have they? So, Monkey Boy, if you're still here, or Library French, or anybody answer. No, I'm not a knees man. Moments with them. No, not a knees man at all. I'm not. So, just didn't like them knees on her. Have they updated that figure yet? Or is it still the knobbly knees? Probably is. So, yeah. But in literally, I'm going to give it a 20 past. So be 1 hour and 20 minutes, and then I will go. I can see how Dean actually carries on easily because it's quite a. Who's my favourite female superhero, Monkey Boy? It's quite a hard one, actually. Sometimes I have quite a range, but if I have to choose one, gotta be Supergirl. Snap! I just said at the same time you came up. Yeah, Supergirl. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, totally, Monkey Boy. Yeah, have you watched the new Black Panther at all, Moments with M? Saw it yesterday with Mikhail. Really good film. I thought it was a little bit slow at the beginning, but oh, I did get into it, and I probably will go and watch it again just to see. But yeah. So, Monkey Boy. So, Supergirl's your favourite. What's your next favourite? I can tell you right now, mine would be Wonder Woman. That'd be my one. Basically, Superwoman. Superwoman? Oh, Wonder Woman. What did I just say? Superwoman, didn't I? Yep. 40. Need to see the 4D. Oh, the 4D version. Alright. No, after I've been to one 4D version, I won't go again. I won't. Just a moment. Pardon me. Oh, this is the most talking I've done in a long while. Apart from when I'm talking. You know what it's like. And no, there's no spirits in this. But it does go like make it like this. And no, it's not a Red Bull. Look, Mountain Dew. Yeah. But yeah, I want to basically get into some other lines. And yeah, I will. Yes, Buffy the Vamp. Oh, Library Adventure. Ah, mate. Yes, Buffy the Vamp. Yes, she counts, mate. She counts. What did you think of the very first season, Library Adventure? You got that right moment for me. It's got a lot of colours and a lot of read numbers. Probably why it made me go, Let's say if I'm feeling tired and I have one of these, it's me, this is my version of Red Bull. It made me, I'm awake! So yeah. Alright, bear with me. I just want to see if I'm bringing it up. No. I can't remember. I'm still trying to learn if it's all new, like you know. Aha! How? Brian, is it Brian? If I've got your name wrong, Brian Jones, I do apologise. How many have you got? Have you got in the featured line? What, the original featured line? No, I won't have a pack of 12. Or the new featured line. If you're talking about the new featured line, probably about 20. Yeah, about 20, I'll say. If you're talking about the original retro line, I've completed it. Apart from the Ewoks. And I'm never going to get them. Are you saving your cider for Monday, Live Avenger? What are you doing Monday then? Got something special planned? Or is it your rest day? Yeah. I can't finish it being new. Funny thing is, Finches can't be new. That's what I hate about this new Finches collection line. Because they called it the Finches collection line. What are new figures? Ah, World Cup starts. Right. How far do you think we're... Oh, Walking... Yes, thank you. Walking Dead, yes, the last episode. Yes. So, no offense, how far do you think us England will get in World Cup? I'm not a football fan. I don't really watch it. I support a team because of my past brother, who passed away years and years ago. He supported Chelsea. So we all support Chelsea. Don't watch it. Don't have much interest. But when it comes to nationals, you know, it's nice to see who we do win sometimes. But how far do you think we get? Oh, you think the quarterfinals? Yeah. Let's hope we get the semi-finals then. Or even better, you know, to the finals. It would be nice. Yeah. I can't wait for that last episode. Moment with Em about the last episode for Walking Dead. What do you think about all the different spin-offs they're planning? I think there's going to be quite a lot of spin-offs. And you know, the thing is, you know, there's one spin-off I'd love to see them do, and I don't think they ever will. Walking Dead UK. Thing is, right? Yes, we did. We won the Euro, so we got a chance. See, there's one thing I'll say about football. Because most of our players play with the foreign players. No disrespect. So they play them with their teams. Right. So they know all they know all their strengths and weaknesses. I personally think, I know there's one other country that does this. I don't know what country it is. They don't pick from their number league football teams. They go for the lower leagues. I think we should go for the lower leagues in football teams and go and pick some of them football players. One, they don't get great money. They'll be doing it for the pride. Sabotage. They're doing it, they'll be doing, something to do, I think. I think we should choose from lower leagues, not for our national football teams. I really think we should go for the lower leagues. Because one, I mean, am I right? 1966, obviously we know what happened there. Was most of them football players from lower leagues, or did they play nationals? Like I said, I don't watch football. I don't know much history about football. It goes a little bit over. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to Walking Dead. And I have jumped this. I have jumped Sword Art Online. Now I'm pretty certain, apart from moments, just pick for lads playing on the. Yes, yeah, yeah. Pick the ones on the lower leagues. Uh, like Mason United or Sitting on the Night. I don't know what that team's called, but you know what I'm talking about. The lower leagues. Go there and pick some of the best players out of them teams. And we actually may win a World Cup. Because them other players won't know any of their weak points. But that's me. That's my opinion. Does it really count? Not really. So, but anyway, what was I going to say? Sword Online. If any of you have not watched it, yes, Junior Team really is good. Give Sword Online a go. It's very interesting. It is. And I can actually see the idea because sometimes I live in a bit of a fancy land. I think we all try to. I can understand why people would want to put one of them devices on the head so you're not in this world no more. You're in another world that looks so realistic. You think you're there. And I know the technology's coming along when we got nowhere near the Sword Online technology. But it's coming. And yeah. They beat him, did they? Oh well. Uh, Poor Arjun. So it's just quite a good TV series. All right, it was based on. Was it also based on the comics? Because obviously, because I know Japan did a lot of the comics. So is it also based on that as well? Not just a game. You might think it may be both, but so what do you think of the last season? I know I enjoyed that. So yeah, give it a watch. I'm a great anime fan as well. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. So would I. I would live there in a doubt. Uh yeah. So you know it's actually what I'm talking about then. How to, totally be a different world, live, whole different life sometimes. So yeah. So anyway. Oh, you had to watch it in Japanese? Yes, so did I. I watched it 3 times. 2 times in Japanese, and then Netflix did it in English. So I watched it again. So anyway, been great talking to you all. Like I said, I really hope to come live again on Sunday at London Film Comic Con. So I will set what I did with this one. So it's been great talking to you, and I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna wait till it's literally 1 minute. So the time I finish talking, it will be. Gotta go, moment for him. I will be back. And great talking to you as well, Monkey Boy. And I will schedule one for Sunday at Comic Con, so we can have a little walk around the Comic Con, and I will do a little bit around London as well. So see you all later, my friends. And well, I've now got to work out how to turn this off. Thank you much, Live Adventure. Yeah, getting there. But I still haven't worked out how to turn it off yet. See that button? Let's see this with button, shall we? Well, let's try. If I go, then you know. Oh, yep. But I found it, so bye all. See you all later. It's bye for now, but I will see you very soon. See you all later. Bye.